Hi everyone. Just a quick hi to me so I can come to know you guys have joined me. I hope all of you are having a good Easter break and you all of you must be enjoying your Easter now and doing so much for Easter. You must have eaten the Easter eggs also yesterday. So it was might be a good fun for all of you to just keep on eating Easter eggs and having fun in Easter because Easter is a good time for everyone to enjoy themselves. And it's good to have so much of break and you the restrictions are going down now so all of you can meet your family and friends in a park or something, so all of you must be taking the advantage of that now. If you have joined me, just say a quick hi so I can come to know how many of you have joined us so that we can start doing some work today. As you know about the topic, I'll be doing ratio today, and I'll be explaining you guys how to do ratio. That's something a really good topic about ratio, and everybody loves that. So, just waiting for how many of you have joined me. I'll say hi to you guys, then you all can say hi to me. I got hi now. I have little hay fever. I don't know why this hay fever comes every year. It's really bad. It'll be fine within time. I think so. The weather is better today. So my hay fever would be really, really better today. So if you guys know what ratio is, have you done ratio before, or this is the first time all of you are doing ratio? Just let me know if this is the first time you all are doing ratio or you have done ratio before. If you guys have done ratio before, this will be a good practice what we're doing today. All of you can practice how to do it. If you have not done it, I will explain you how to do it. So that's good for all of you to know how to do it. I thought a lot of you will join us today because it's Easter break. Maybe I have chosen the wrong day, it's Easter Monday. So all of you must be out enjoying with your family. But don't worry, the video will be live here. You can try doing it yourself afterwards if you have not joined us live right now. I can see there's one hi. So let's get started now with ratio, or do you want me to wait a little more for your friends to join in? It's up to you guys if you want that to happen or you don't want that to happen. So I'll be sharing my screen with you all. Please let me know if my sharing of screen you all can see the screen or you can't. Just let me know that, please. Can you see the screen now? And you can hear me. There are two things you need to tell me now about sharing the screen if you all can see the screen. And if you can't, then also please let me know. Can you all see the screen now? So you know that the first one is they're just simply telling you simplify the ratios 25 by 35. Hi Gayatri, I can see you guys now. So you all can see this now. So I want you all to please try doing this. Simplify the ratio 25 by 35. Then simplify the ratio 18 by 45. And again, the number 3 is 300 by 25. So can you just simplify that and give me the answers? When you have something like this in the ratio, you just need to simplify that simply and then give me the answer. I'll wait for you guys to do it, to give me the answers. When you're done, then I'll see if you have given me the right answers or not. So you need to see in which table you get 25 and 35 and try doing it simplified, same like you do with the fractions. It's absolutely same, the same way as you guys do the fractions, and then give me the answer. Yes, Gayatri, you got the answer right. The first answer is 5 by 7. That's simplify. We just see in which table you get both of them. And that was 5 table. So your first one is 5 by 7. What about the second one? Try simplify the second one now. 18 by 45. Again, you have to see in which table to get this, and then you just simplify that. 2 by 5. Good. That's the right one. So this is, oh, my 2 looks horrible. So the next one is, let me just take this is 2 by 5. Try doing the third one now. Third one is you just need to simplify 300, sorry, 300 by 25. You just need to simplify that and give me the answer. Again, I think so it can be done by 5 table, or you can, if you know the 25 table, it could also be done by 25 table. And try going with the nearest one. If you see 25 by 10 is 250. So think what 11 is and what 12 of that is. Gayatri, you can simplify that little more, 60 by 5. You can simplify that more by 5 table if you want. Try simplifying that and give me the answer. Yes, Tofa, you got the right answer. Trolla, it's 12 by 1. That's a good one. So that's the answer for this one. So let's move on to the next page. Oh, not next page. I need to go down. It has it down now. Yeah, let's rub this out because we have done all of this. So the next is you need to divide 700 in the ratio 5:3:2. So I'll give you guys little time to do this. You need to divide this. And for this one, the way of doing is you add them up first. 5 plus 3 plus 2. That's 10. And then you just divide 700 divided by 10. That is 70. And then you keep multiplying that with 3 of them. 70 multiplied by 5. 70 multiplied by 3. And then 70 multiplied by 2. And then you will give me the answer for this question. Sorry. So let me do the first step for you guys. The first step for this one is I'm adding them up. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. Then I am just going to multiply. Sorry, divide, not multiply. 700 divided by 10. If you guys get confused, you can cross out 0 to 0. Your answer is 70. And then you have to multiply 70 multiplied by 5. Then 70 multiplied by 3. And the last one is 70 multiplied by 2. That will give me the answer. So what did you get for all of them now? 350, 210, and 140. Good. So that's our answer for this one. Is 350, 210, and 140. So it's 350, 210, and 140. Let's go on the next page now. You guys have done this one. Well done for this page. Let's do number 3. I will zoom in for you guys a little bit so you can see it, how to do it. It's the same way as we did the previous one, but in this one, I'm not going to give you guys any hint. So all of you need to do it yourself. In this, it says that Alex and Thomas shared 30 sweets. They divide them in the ratio 3:2. How many sweets does Thomas have? So you need to find out how many sweets does Thomas have. This is a different way of doing it. It's not like the previous one, I think. So you have to do it a different way for this one. No, it's the same way. It's absolutely the same way. But in this, you just need to tell me about Thomas. Let me zoom in. If you want me to do that, I can zoom in a little bit for you guys. Here you go. So try doing this one. After doing this, give me your answer. It says that Alex and Thomas shared 30 sweets. You need to add them up first. 3 plus 2 is 5. You just need to divide 30 by 5. That gives you guys 6. And try multiplying that by 3 and 2. And then give me the answer. Try checking your answer. It's not 15. Definitely it's not. Yes, Gayatri, you got the right answer. It's 12. So as I told you guys, you were supposed to add these up first. So 3 plus 2 gives you guys 5. And then you need to divide 30 divided by 5. That gives you 6. And then you need to multiply 6 multiplied by 3 and 6 multiplied by 2. That's 18. And this one is 12. So we know from here, Alex is the first one. So Alex must be 3. And Thomas is the second one. That would be 2. So they're asking you, how many sweets does Thomas have? So Thomas is the second one. So obviously he will have 12 sweets. So that's your answer for that one. So let's move on to number 4 now. And I need to rub all this out and then get number 4 for you guys so you can have a look at number 4. If you want, I can zoom in a little bit for you guys again. There you go. So number 2 is Sufi has 60 pencils. The ratio of sharpened pencils to blunt pencil is 4:1. How many sharpened pencils does Sufi has? So try doing this one. Is the same way as we did the previous one. You all need to add it and divide it and then multiply it. Remember, in the ratio, there are 3 steps you are supposed to do when you have a question like this. Is add, divide, multiply. So you should remember your 3 things when you're doing ratio. It's divide, divide. First is add, then is divide. I'll do it again. First is add. First is add for you guys. Second is divide for you guys. And the third is multiply for you guys. So if you have this question, remember this in your mind: add, divide, multiply. You have to do these 3 things to find your answer. Yes, it is 48. You got it right. So let's write down for the ones who don't know what it is. I will just do it. It's 4 plus 5. Oh, sorry, plus 1 gives you 5. And then remember the second one was divide. 60 divided by 5. That gives you 12. And then you need to do 12 multiply by 4. That gives you 48. That's your answer for this one. Number 5 now. It's getting harder now. Let's see how many of you know how to do this one now. Number 5 now. The number of people who voted for the Green Party in the elections was 1500. The number of people who voted for the Blue Party was 9000. Write the ratio of the Green Party votes to the Blue Party votes in the simplest form. So you just need to simplify in this one. Write it down like this and try to simplify. 1500 is the ratio 9000. So another way of doing is I will write 1500 here over, sorry about that, over 9000, and I will cancel the 0 over 0 and try doing 15 by 9. 15 by 19. Simplify. 15 over 90 and then give me your answer. I've done a lot of work for you guys. One by 6. Yes, you got the answer. That's your answer. Good. So 1 by 6 is your answer for this one. I hope you all got the same answer. Well done, all of you. Let's go and move on to the next one now. Number 6. Let me rub this one for you guys. We have done this. Number 6 is a piece of carpet is 240 centimeters long. Mr. John cuts into 3 pieces in the ratio 1:2:5. Work out the length of the largest piece of carpet. So you need to work out the length of the. When will we get the winner for the creative writing? You'll get it in the evening. Don't worry about that. Let's do this one. Is the same way as you guys are doing the previous ones. Add them, divide them, and multiply that. Good, you got the answer. It's 150. So how did we do it? Let me do for the ones who don't understand how to do it. Let me use my pen one this time. So we are adding 1 plus 2 plus 5. That gives you guys 8. And the next one is 240 divided by 8. That gives you guys 30. And the next one is 30 multiplied by 5. That gives you 150. That's for your number 6. That's the answer you guys have got for number 6. And remember, they're asking for the longest piece. So you need to understand the longest piece is 5. So that's why I multiplied 30 by 5. If they had asked you the smallest piece, your answer would have just been 30. You would have just multiplied it by 1. That's it. So you need to understand what they're asking you and try doing it that way. So let's move on to the next one now. Number 7. Let me zoom in for you guys. So in this, they are asking you is Sarah has some chocolates, 24 are white, 16 are milk, and 8 are again they are dark. Write down the ratio of the white chocolates to the milk chocolate to the dark chocolate to the ratio. So we are just need to just simplify them. Just simplify 24 by 16 by 8. We just need to simplify that and then give me the answer. That this one is really easy. You just need to simplify the same way as you guys do the fractions. Anand, you can simplify that more. 24 16 by 8 needs to simplify a little more, and then you'll get your answer. And I got the answer is good from all of you. It's 3 2:1. That's your answer. Well done to all of you. It's 3 2:1. That's your answer for this one. So let's work out the second part of this one now. This is the first part you all have worked out. So let's see what they're asking in the second part. So let me put The second part is I'll just write the answer for your first part so you guys don't get confused. And your second part is Rachel has some apples and bananas. The ratio of apples to banana is 2 is to 3. She has 14 apples. Work out how many bananas does Rachel has. So this is the second part of this. They are asking you how many bananas does Rachel have. This is little complicated one. Let me see if you guys can get this answer or not. No, it's not 14. They are saying in this one. Good, Tola, you got the right answer. It's 21. How did she get 21? Because here they are saying that Rachel has some apples and bananas. The ratio of the apples to banana is 2 is to 5. She has 14. Work out how many bananas as Rachel has. So you know that. Let me just zoom in a little bit for you guys. I think so you can't see it. I have zoomed in a little bit so that you can understand it now. I'm rubbing the previous one. So they are telling you Rachel has some bananas and apples. The ratio of the apples to bananas 2 is to 3. So you know that Rachel has some bananas. The uh, some means that will be less. So you just need to divide 14 by 2. You're dividing that by 2. You get your answer as 7 for this one. And then they're asking how many bananas not just Rachel has. So you need to find out how many bananas does she has. Then you just need to multiply that by 3. So 7 multiplied by 3, that is 21. So she has 21 bananas. How much does she has? The one which are left, some bananas and the ratio of the apples to bananas. So apple is 2 and your banana is 3. She has 14 apples. And in this one, they're asking you how many bananas does she has. To find out the bananas, you first need to find out the apples and then just multiply as we did in the previous one, multiply it by 3 to get how many bananas she has. Can you hear me now? So that's why your answer for this one was 21. Let's move on to the next one now. Number 8 now. Try doing part 1 first and then we will do part 2 of this. So try doing the next one. It says that Chris and Molly. What happened to Chris and Molly? Chris and Molly, they win money in a competition. They share the money in the ratio 2 is to 3. Molly receives 240. How much does Chris receive? So you know that Chris is the first one. So Chris is 2. So try finding that. Yes, you got the answer right. Chris is 160. Let's do it. Chris, how did Chris get 160 for the ones who don't know? I will use the text box again for you guys for this one. So you just need to divide 240 divided by 3. That gives you 80. And as I told you, Chris is the first one. You just need to multiply 80 multiplied by 2. That gives you 160. So this is the answer for the first one. So first one, we got the answer is 160. So let's move on to the next one of this part 2. I'll put the part B here. And part 2 of it is how much money did they win in the competition? So you need to know how much money they won in the competition. I'll put the question back for you guys. So you need to find out how much money they win in the competition. They won 400 according to you. Good. They won 400. You're just adding 240 at 160 and you'll get your answer. So when you add 240 plus 160, that gives you 400. So that's how much they won. So let's move on to the next one now. Let's go to number 9 now. Oh, number 9 is down only. So I need to rub all this for you guys to see number 9. So let's move on to number 9. Number 9 is here. Again, you just need to divide it. Divide 945 in the ratio 2:5. Remember what I told you all. Add, divide, multiply. Try doing all these 3 things and then find your answer for me. Divide 945 in the ratio 2:5 and give me the answer for this one now, number 9. Number 9, you have to give me for both 2 and 5. So you need to do both of them. This is little tricky for you guys, looks like. So we are just adding 2 plus 5 is 7. You are dividing 945 divide by 7. If you do that, you will get your answer as 135. But that's not your answer. The next is you need to multiply 135 multiply by 2 and 135 multiply by 5. So the next step after that is 135 multiply by 2. That gives you guys 270. And the next same thing you will do it 135 multiply by 5. That gives you 675. So that's your answer for both of them. 270 and 675. That's your answer for number 9. So let's move on to number 10 now. I will zoom in a little bit for you guys. And this is, I've seen this question a lot in your bond books. So let's see if you guys know this one. In this, they are saying at a rugby match, the ratio of children to adult is 2 is to 3. There are 80 children in the cloud, each crowd, sorry, not cloud, in the crowd. Each adult tickets cost £8. Each child ticket cost a quarter of the adult tickets. Work out the total money made from the ticket sale. So you need to work out how much is in the ticket sale. So you just need to do this one. Let's see how you guys do it. They're asking you, you need to work out the total amount of money made from the ticket sale. So you need to work out how much money was made with the ticket sale. How much did they make? I'll give you guys some time to do it. And when you guys are done, I will give you guys the answer. So I think I'm getting the answers now. Let me see if you guys are getting the right answer or you're getting the wrong one. No. So let's take step after step. It's not 48. Let's do step after step. First, you need to find out how much is the adult tickets. Find out, you have to do some steps in this one. Let's do it together because all of you are getting it wrong. So let's first 80, we know that there are 80 children. You need to divide that by 2. I'm dividing it by 2 because they say the ratio of the children to adult is 2 is to 3. So I need to find out how many children were there. So children were 40. And the next thing they are telling me is there are 80 children in the crowd. So we need to find out how many adults are there. So I'm dividing 40 40 multiply by 3. That gives me 120. 120 is the adults. So I found out how many adults are there. The next thing they're telling me is that I know the total adults are 120 and they said the ticket of the adult is £8. So I'm going to do 120 multiplied by 8 to find out how much is their ticket is. It's 960 is the total ticket of adults cost. And the next is I need to find out how much is the ticket for children. It's 2 into 80. That gives me 160. And the next thing is how much total money is spent. You need to add 160 plus 960. That gives you guys 1120. So the first one is 40 is your children. C, I'll write children. And 180 multiplied by 8 is 960, and then 2 multiplied by 80 is 160, and we are adding the child ticket plus adult ticket together, and you get 1120, because 80 is the number of children given to you, and this is adult ticket, and this is your child ticket. So we are adding them up together to get the answer. So your answer is 1120. So the answer for number 9, you asking the number 9. The answer for number 9 was this. You need to simplify that, was 270 and 675. And the answer for this one is 1120. Remember how we did? Number of tickets was 80. We divided that by 2. That's the children ticket is 40. There are 40 children, we know that, but we don't know how much the ticket cost. Then 40 multiplied by 3 is 120 adults. That's the number of adults. Then we are just multiplying them to know how much the tickets cost. And after that, we multiplied 180 by 8. That's 960. And 2 multiplied by 80, that's 160. And then we add them up and we get how much the ticket was. This was little tricky for you guys. I hope you understood. Let's move on to the next one now. Oh, number 11 is down. I think so must be a simplify one. Let me wrap this out for you guys. Right in the next one now. The next one is Charles and Aaron shared some money in the ratio 2:3. Diana gets 25 more than Charles. So she's getting 25 pounds more than her. Charles, how much does each girl receive? So you need to find out the cost, how much each girl receive. In this one, you are going to do, this one is hard. In this one, you will do the opposite. Instead of adding, you will subtract it, because they are telling you how much does each girl receive. So they're asking you how much did each girl receive. The first part would be, you'll be minusing 3 minus 2, that would be 1. And then you will do the same part as you guys did. So 1 equals to 25. Remember, we multiply. The next one is we divide. So you divide 25 divided by 1. That's again 25. And then you just add them up by 2 and 3. The only difference in this part was, instead of adding, you are dividing, you're minusing, you're subtracting. And rest, everything else was same. Yes, you got the right answer. So let's do it now. Instead of adding this, because they are telling us how much did each receive, I'm going to minus it. 3 minus 2 is 1. Remember, our next step is divide. So divide 25 divided by 1 gives you guys the same answer as 25. And then you just multiply 25 multiply by 2, and then 25 multiplied by 3 to give you the answer. So when you do this, you get the same answer. You'll get the answer as we did in the previous ones. The first one would be 50, and the next one would be 75. So Charles is the first one, that's 50, and then as the second one is 75. That's your answer. It's not 60 and 72, it's 60 and 75. So let's move on to the next one now. Number 12 now. Let me. 12 is here now. I'll zoom in a little bit for you guys. For number 12. Number 12 is the ratio of boys to girls in a school is 4 is to 5. There are 220 boys in the school. How many students attend the school? So you need to find out how many students actually attend the school. This is a little tricky one. Let me see if you guys can do this one and give me the answer. Try doing this one now, number 12, all of you, and give me the answer. So, number 12, you know that there are 220 boys. First, you need to find out how many girls are there. Do you need to find out the girls? I don't think so. No, you don't need to find out the girls. Yes, you need to. You need to find out the girls and the boys, and then you just need to add them up. Yes, him, that's right. 275 girls. And then you just need to add them up with how many boys are there. So add with how many boys are there, and then you will get your answer about how many students are there. You found the answer. You found how many girls are there. You know how many boys are there. Just add both the numbers and you'll get your answer. 495 altogether. Good. It's 495 is altogether is your answer. So how did we do that? We need to find out how many girls are there. We know how many boys are there. And we know the ratio. Sorry, we know how many girls are there. And we know the ratio of the boys is 4. So you're dividing 220 divided by 4. That gives you 55. And then you multiply 55 by 5. That gives you 275. So we know this is the number of girls. But they are asking us how many students are there. So students would be girls plus boys, and that is we know that is 220 plus 275. That gives you guys 495. That's your answer. So that's your answer for this one. Well done for giving the right answer. Let's move on to the next one now, number 13 now. I need to rub this out. I was trying, so I don't rub it out, but okay. The first one is the ratios to boys to girl in a class is 2 is to 3. What fraction of the class are girls? What fraction of the class are girls? The ratio of girls to boys, and 2:5. Good. That's a good one. You got the answer right. We are adding them up. 2 plus 3 is 5. And you know that girls is the first one. We are adding this in the first one. That gives you 5. And how many girls are there? Girls are 2:5. And what percentage of class are boys? So you need to find out what percentage are. The next one is what percentage of the class are boys? You need to find out what percentage are boys. Now, boys are 3 by 5. You need to find out what is 3 by 5. Good. I got the answer for both of them here. If anyone is stuck, so boys are 3:5. You need to find that as a percentage. And if you find that as a percentage, it's 60%. And the people who don't know how to find percentage, you multiply them by 100. So you multiply 3 by 5, multiply by 100 to find your answer. Crisscross and try getting it, and then you will get the answer as 60%. So let's move on to the next one now. Number 14 now. Number 14 is looks like it's, I'll zoom in a little bit. I think so you can't see it. Number 14 is the angles in the triangle are in the ratio 1:2:9. What is the size of the largest angle? So again, we are adding them up and try to find it. And the angles in the triangle are in the ratio is 1:2:9. So we are adding them up. It's 1 plus 2 plus 9. That gives you 12. And then you are multiplying 12 multiplied by 9. That gives you 180. And then we are dividing 180 by 12. That's 15. No. Let's write it down. All of you are getting it wrong. In this, you're adding 1 plus 2 plus 9. That gives you 12. And then they are saying, what's the largest angle in a triangle? If you look at the triangle, the largest angle in a triangle is 180. You're doing 180 divided by 12. That gives you 15. And what's the largest one here? 1, 2, or 9? It's 9. And then you just need to multiply 12 by 9. That gives you 135. That's 125 degrees. So let's move on to 25. We got 2 more left. We have 16 questions in this. And good, all of you did really well. We did 14. Now we got 2 more left. Let's finish the 2 more and then you'll be done with this paper. And let me rub this out for you guys. and 15 now. There are three angles in the ratio 2 is to 3 is to 5. The smallest angle is 50. Work out the size of the other two angles. So in this one, you're working the size of the smallest two angles. So what is the smallest angle? Try dividing that by the smallest angle 50. Divide 50 by the smallest angle. And then whatever answer you get, you need to multiply it by 3 and 5 because they are the ones which are left. And then you will get your answer. 75 and 25. Good. So here you go. 50 divided by 2 is 25. And then you need to multiply 25 multiply by 3. That gives you 75. And the next one is 25 multiplied by 5. That gives you 125. So they're asking you work out the size of the other two angles. So they have given you one of them. The smallest angle is 50. The smallest one they have given you 50. The smallest one is 2. So we don't need the 2 one. So your 2 is gone. They are not asking you for the first one. So you don't need this. You don't need it because they said they don't need it. The next they said work the 2 1. So this is your answer for the next one. 75 and 125. So let's go on the last one now. Last one. Let's see who does this one now. Without any help, without anything, give me the answer for this one. And let's see who gets this one right now. So they are saying there are four schools. Let me just zoom in so all of you can see the last one. 4 school sent students to a language course. One of the schools sent both French and German students. The ratio of French to German students is it sent was 1 is to 3. The school sent 21 German students. The other 3 schools sent the same number of students. Work out the number of students sent to the language course. I'm not going to give the answer for this one, but you all will write the answer not in the live chat, but you'll write the answer in the comment below. And I will see the ones who give me the right answers for this one. And the kids in the Facebook, they can try writing the answer in the Facebook itself. This is a competition question for you guys. And let me see how many of you get it right. I will announce the name of the kids who give me the right answer for this one. So that's your competition question. And let me see how many of you write the right answer for this one. I'm getting the right answers. 2 of you have got the right answers. And I'm going to not tell you the names of the 2 who got the right answer, but I will comment below on your answers that you have got the right one. If you want me to give the answer, I can do it now. Because I will write the ones who got the right one. Gayatri got the right one. And the second one, him got the right one. So I got two of you who got the right answer. So Gayatri and him got, okay, let me do it then. Because two of you already got the right answer. Well done. The ones I named, both of you got it right. You just need to do it. 21 divided by 3. That gives you guys 7. And then you just needed to add 7, add 21. That gives you 28. And the last step was 28 multiplied by 4. That gives you guys 112. That was your right answer. So Gayatri and him, well done to both of you to giving us the right answer. So we are done for today now, guys. I hope you guys understood what ratio is, the ones who didn't know how to do it. And I hope this video did help you guys to know what ratio was. When is the next live? The next live would be on a Wednesday now. And we'll try doing verbal on that day. So just let me know what you want to do in verbal. And we'll do that for you guys. Well done, everyone. All of you did really well today. Well done. Because all of you got really good answers. Some of you got all of them right. And some of you struggle a little bit, but I hope this video did help you guys. I'll see you guys back on Wednesday morning at 12. Remember to log in 12 o'clock on Wednesday, and then it will be on a Thursday. Bye, everyone. Don't forget to like the video if you guys have not done it yet.